Chapter 2. The Station. With alarm lights flashing, Captain Zirax's ship, the Stellar Salvager, neared the station. Its lights flickered to life, a sign that some semblance of power still coursed through its veins. Zirax's curiosity piqued. It was rare to find a station that wasn't entirely dead. He maneuvered closer, ready to dock and explore the metallic labyrinth. Without warning, a pulse of energy surged from the station, and a defensive turret, hidden by the shadows of the structure, unleashed a barrage of fire upon Zirax's ship. Alarms blared, and the captain was thrown against the control panel as the ship's shields absorbed the impact. Alarms screamed, and chaos ensued. The first blast rocked the Stellar Salvager, sending shivers down its metallic spine. Warning lights danced across the control panel, painting the cockpit in a frantic display of red and orange. Zirax's hands flew over the controls, evasive maneuvers ingrained into his muscle memory from years of navigating the dangers of space. "Max, hold on," he shouted, but the cat had already sensed the danger, his instincts kicking in as he darted for cover. Zirax's mug, a cherished relic from Earth, became a victim of cosmic rage. It hurtled across the control panel with the inevitability of fate. Time seemed to stretch, each millisecond an eternity as the crew watched in horror. The mug collided with the hull, ceramic shards exploding across the deck. The ship itself seemed to scream in agony, its frame shuddering as alarms wailed their dire chorus. The metal groaned, a lament for the onslaught it endured. Zirax, face etched with grim determination, stood as a beacon of defiance amidst the chaos. In the midst of the firefight, Maximilian, ever the enigmatic feline, slipped away unnoticed, his disappearance adding to the pandemonium. Zirax could spare only a fleeting thought for his companion as he focused on the battle at hand. Another volley of energy beams cut through the void, each one a deadly dancer aiming to pierce the ship's shields. Zirax countered, firing back with the ship's pulse cannons. The sound of charged particles discharging filled the cabin. The turrets, automated relics of a war long forgotten, were relentless, their targeting systems advanced for their time. The crew rallied, their actions a dance of survival as they fought to regain control. Amidst the drama of shattered porcelain and the wrath of unknown enemies. "By the stars!" Zirax cursed, while regaining his footing. "I didn't sign up for a firefight." He quickly assessed the situation. The station was not as dormant as it seemed. Someone, or something, was still operating it. With deft hands, Zirax returned fire, targeting the turret with precision blasts from his ship's cannons. With a final, decisive strike, Zirax targeted the main turret's power core, a brilliant shot that sent a cascade of sparks and debris into the abyss. The station's weapons fell silent, its threat neutralized, but the victory was bittersweet. The exchange had been brief but intense. When the smoke cleared, the turret was silent, a smoldering ruin against the cold metal of the station. Zirax breathed a sigh of relief but remained vigilant. The station had secrets, and he knew that the sudden attack was just the beginning. The immediate threat neutralized, Zirax's thoughts turned to Maximilian. The cat had been with him through countless adventures, always reappearing after his mysterious escapades. But this time, the station's ominous aura gave Zirax a sense of unease. "Time to see what secrets you're hiding," Zirax muttered to himself, his gaze fixed on the station's docking bay. The bay doors were ajar, an inviting yet ominous gateway. He guided his ship towards the entrance, the thrusters emitting a soft glow as they adjusted the ship's trajectory. As the Stellar Salvager inched closer, the docking clamps extended, ready to anchor the ship to the station. Zirax activated the magnetic seal, and with a gentle thud, the ship latched onto the station. The airlock engaged with a hiss, forming a secure connection between the two structures. Zirax stood from his captain's chair, his mind racing with the possibilities of what lay within the station. He couldn't shake the feeling that the station was not merely a relic, but a guardian of untold stories, perhaps even treasures. But first, he had to find Maximilian. The cat's disappearance amidst the chaos of combat was uncharacteristic, even for the elusive feline. Zirax hoped that Max had simply found a new hiding spot to ride out the storm. With the ship now securely docked, Zirax grabbed his gear, a tool belt, a flashlight, and his trusty blaster. He made his way to the airlock, the weight of the unknown pressing upon him. The station awaited, its silence a stark contrast to the recent cacophony of battle. Captain Zirax stood before his crew, the dim light of the stellar salvager casting long shadows across their determined faces. "Listen up," he began, his voice steady and commanding. "This station isn't just a hunk of metal, it's a puzzle waiting to be solved, and it's not going to give up its secrets easily." He eyed each member, their suits already reflecting the flicker of console lights. "Rigel, you're on tech. I need those systems up and running 5 minutes ago. Lyra, you've got point. Anything moves, I want to know about it." He handed them their gear, a mix of tools and weapons, tailored for the unknown. "Stay sharp, stay together, and watch each other's backs. We're here for salvage, not heroics. Get in, get out, and let's find Maximum." With a final nod, he ushered them towards the airlock, the gateway to the silent enigma that awaited them. The airlock door slid open, revealing the shadowy interior of the station. Zirax stepped through the threshold, his boots clanking against the metal floor. The air was stale, the atmosphere eerie. He flicked on his flashlight, the beam cutting through the darkness. "Max, you better be all right," he whispered, half hoping the cat would respond with his usual nonchalant
meow.
The station's corridors stretched out like tendrils, beckoning him to explore their depths. Zirax took a deep breath and ventured forward, the echoes of his footsteps a reminder that in space, no one can hear you, but inside a space station, every sound is amplified. What secrets did the station hold? Where had Maximilian gone? These questions weighed heavily on Zirax's mind as he ventured deeper into the metallic maze. One thing was certain, this was no ordinary salvage operation, and the echoes of the void were about to reveal their hidden tales. End of Chapter 2.
Meow.